Hey guys, what's up? And today I got my Hot Toy Spider-Man Homecoming homemade suit, and I'm going to do a review on this right now. So yeah, I just got this a few days ago, but I have opened it, but I'm going to show you what the box looks like first, and like who was involved on making this figure. So yeah, let's have a close look at this. Cast and crew, like producer Howard Chan again, and JC Hung. I follow JC Hung on Instagram. He actually shows a lot of his upcoming stuff as well. He's a very, very talented artist. You should follow him on Instagram. He's seriously amazing. The back of the artwork on this figure, which is seriously awesome. That said, if you want to read this, just pause it. It's gonna go over right here. And Marvel sticker. So yeah, let's have a close look. Here it is, guys, next to my other Marvels. This is my main Marvel display. I've got a few more figures that I need to put out as well, but they're in storage. Like, I got my Civil War Ant-Man and my Civil War Captain America, which I prefer over these two. It's my Civil War Machine, Civil War Black Panther, Mark 46, Age of Ultron Iron Man. I'm not a big fan of this. That's why I'm giving this figure to my brother. I think I'm going to wait for either the Mark 6 or the Infinity War armor and Winter Soldier Bucky. I'm planning on getting him as well, but let's just take a close look at this head sculpt on this figure. Just the mass version on this figure is pretty cool. It honestly looks exactly like the homemade suit. Obviously, it doesn't look like it's hard to make, but the only thing I think looks awesome, like detail wise, is definitely the Tom Holland head sculpt, which I'll get over in a minute. Just the hoodie and the trackies and everything just looks like so awesome, like so homemade, like how it is in the movie there. It's probably one of my most fun figures to pose around and stuff with. It's just so awesome. I took a few photos on Facebook, well, put a few photos on Facebook and Instagram, and people said they liked the post, which I'll kind of put these photos in the video near the end. So yeah, let's take a closer look at the accessories. So yeah, for the accessories, comes with a Peter Parker / Tom Holland head sculpt, which I think looks fucking amazing. I think it's one of the best things about this figure is that head sculpt. He comes with 4 interchangeable hands, including the ones on him, 3 interchangeable eyes, including the one on him as well, and the mask that he can hold as well, which you have to follow. Comes with the instructions. You have 4 separate web things. My long one broke, so I put some sellotape around it, but I'm gonna get a glue gun to mess around with it. 2 just random whip shooter webs, and the ones that you can actually attach this onto, which is pretty cool, and some extra pegs. And also the bases look awesome. You can see that it's a Spider-Man homemade suit version with a little Spider-Man jump in. I love that little effect that he uses with the webs as well, and I love the little effect on the base as well. It's very different texture. I can't pronounce the word, but it's very similar to the other Hot Toy bases. Comes with a dynamic stand, which is awesome as well. With the hands as well, you have fist hands, web hands, web holding hands, and whip hands. I'm going to show you how easy it is to change the head sculpt on this as well. So I took the head off because I haven't got a stand for my iPhone. So I'm just going to show you if I can just put this on quickly. See how easy it is. And it's on. That's how easy it is to take it on and put it on as well. As you can see, I'm trying to pick it up from the head and it's not coming off. It's really simple as that, and it's so easy to take off as well. If I can take it off, yep, as you can see there, it was more difficult to take off the mask version because I don't want to rip the mask off. That's just me personally fearing that, but I could be wrong, if that makes sense. But as I said, that's really easy to put on and off, but it just looks so amazing, this head sculpt, if it focuses. Yeah, look at that. Just the battle damage version on this is really good. Yeah, it just it looks exactly like Tom Holland. Normally I don't normally like putting, what's the word, their normal faces on figures. As you get with Captain America, you get what's it called, Steve Rogers head sculpt. Normally I don't like doing stuff, but with this Spider-Man, because that's very, very detailed, this sculpt, I just love how it is. So I'm using both of them. I'm taking photos with the mass version and unmasked. I'm just laughing because it's basically like a headless horseman here, or headless Spider-Man. So yeah, I will show you how easy it is to take the interchangeable eyes out as well. So here is the Homecoming Spider-Man suit mask, and that's how easy it is. I'm not putting much pressure in it because I haven't got a I haven't got a camera stand, sorry, so I'm just doing it this way, but I'm being careful. It's kind of similar to the Deadpool one, I imagine. I have not got that figure, but I'm kind of guessing it's similar to that. And let's just put some other things on it, eyes. You can easily like line it up, if that makes sense. So if I put the head sculpt down here, that's the left eye, because that bit's got to be pointing where the eyes are. So I'll just get a funny face going. So just bear with me, I'll cut it out. So yeah, I'll cut that out. So here we go, here's one with Spider-Man head sculpt. Is it, well, mass version. It's just so fun to play around with this figure that I've not been able to do that with many Hot Toy figures, if that makes sense. Normally I just leave them to stand just where my other Hot Toys are, just in a cool pose, or just stand up straight. With Spider-Man it's different. I like to get him in some awesome Spider-Man poses. But yeah, I will show you what you can do with articulation wise, so let's get into that. And for articulation wise, he actually has 30 points of articulation. He has double jointed knees. He has a ankle pivot and a foot swivel as well. Just zoom in on there. He actually has a diaphragm thing going on with his obviously diaphragm joint. He has double jointed elbows. And he has a hand swivel, you know, the basic hand movements and stuff like that. And for his head, he actually can look up quite far, and he can look down quite low as well. The disappointing thing about his figure is you actually can't get him in a classic Spider-Man crouch position. But he's very good to pose with and stuff like that. As you can see here, his legs are quite spread quite far. Yeah, giddy. But I don't want to force it too much, but as I said, it's really cool to get in a pose, say something like that, and you got 2 foot pans. It's just so easy to get in a good pose. But yeah, that's it for the articulation, and I'm going to go over a few size comparisons now. So here he is next to Civil War, Black Panther, and Age of Ultron, Captain America. I love how like this size Spider-Man is, because he is just a kid, if you know what I mean. But he's not obviously not taller than Black Panther or Cap. I just love the sizes on these, how accurate they are with the sizes. And here he is next to the Amazing Spider-Man 2 figure, which is probably one of my favourite costumes for a Spider-Man movie, but it's not very good as a figure on its own. But yeah, here they are, size comparisons. It is pretty awesome. So yeah, that's it for my review, guys. I'm not very pro, obviously, but if you don't like it, fuck off. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'm going to post some photos of me posing. So thanks for watching.